Stage 2 of the Woodside Tour de Perth takes place in Perry Lakes, home of the 1962 Commonwealth Games. Stage 2 is 96 kilometres on an 8-kilometre circuit. It's held here in Perry Lakes. It's got a very, very steep climb up Waldron Drive. It kicks up to 12%. It's going to be a little bit difficult for one or two of the riders. However, history shows on this course we should see a very big bunch sprint.
When we start doing the climb, it's going to be a good challenge into the bottom of it and over the top. And whether or not a small group can stay away from the top to the finish is still pretty far to go. We'll have to wait and see.
3, 2, 1, and we are off stage 2.
The man in the yellow jersey for this stage is Paul van der Ploeg. He was the fastest in Fremantle yesterday. He's a very fast finisher. He may be able to defend his jersey here today.
You just have to go in confident. If you're not here to win the race, then why are you even here? So, no, it's good fun. I mean, last night suited me so well coming from a mountain bike background. Like, the mountain bike eliminator format is very similar to what we had last night. Like a minute and a half of flat out time trial as fast as you can go in a technical tight circuit. It was perfect.
Well, perfect conditions greeted the bunch this morning, and the race was animated by a breakaway of two men, Guy Calmer and Pat Lane. They went off the front early in the race and they established a lead of over 1 minute.
Yeah, I was a bit confused what I was doing for a second there. I wasn't planning on going in any moves or anything, but I saw Paddy go and just followed his wheel. He didn't really hit it too hard, so just followed it, and everyone sort of sat up and let us go, so we just sort of kept on rolling, and we got told no one was rolling through to try and bring us back, so put the morale down a little bit, just think they don't rate us in that sense, but you know, we ended up staying out and being able to stay out until a little break came across to us, so just happy with that.
At first it would have seemed the bunch wasn't interested in chasing the two breakaway riders until lap 8, and then we saw the class come to the front of the bunch. Jack Bobridge and Pat Shaw leapt off the front of the group, and that is what started proceedings for this morning's stage.
We were leading the race with Paul, so we actually tried to have it as a bunch kick, so he could stay in yellow, but then was like a split, and we saw Jack Bobridge from Budget Forklift up the road with one of Andy. So we had to do a move, and my teammates, we were leading into the climb, and then we were like sprinting over the crest, and then actually a big split happened, and then we had 3 guys in the front split with me, Sam Crome and Ben Hill, and then we pretty much knew we have 3 in the front split, so it's pretty good for us, and we were all pretty high on GC anyway.
18 riders finally came together under the pressure of what Bobridge and Shaw had done, and it was going to be a very fast sprint finish as they moved into the final lap.
It's a bit of a brutal last 2 laps. I was sort of cramping away and just sort of had a bit of an idea that I might as well give it a stab on the last climb, so went over that front and just cranked both legs. Just let them all roll back over the top of me and just sat at the back until the finish.
The 18 riders in the final lap, they didn't have to worry, they had a 2-minute lead, and that gave a big chance for Charter Mason Giant to go 2 for 2.
Only time will tell as they come across the line with a sprint finish.
Raf Freenstein took out the stage from Massimo Graziato, with Pat Shaw of Avanti Racing taking out 3rd place.
It was perfect for me. They worked hard, so we actually got the front split to the bunch, and I took the win, just paid off the teamwork. I raced here last year as well, same circuit, and I had a flat first lap and couldn't finish, and I actually was standing on the finish line filming Shannon Johnson, how he won. So I'm super proud and happy actually I can continue the success of the team.
You're back here again, you must like racing in Australia.
Oh yeah, I enjoy it. It's just super fun with the team, the atmosphere, good weather, and it's just like different culture, and it seems like the whole cycling scene is growing and stepping up every year in Australia, so I love coming back, and hopefully next year as well.
We move into day 3 and we head to the Kalamunda Hills, and the tour leader is Daniel Barry. Raf Freenstein, due to his stage win today, he goes into 2nd place, and the young gun, the first time he's ever worn a leader's jersey in the NRS, Guy Calmer, is in 3rd place.